Many as 8 armed robberies a day were reported across the country. In January 1984, the number was up for a branch in Sydney when a gunman named Atahan walked through the door.
And you've got to remember one thing about journos, particularly tabloid journos in those days. They'd fucking do anything for the story. They'd sell their grandmothers for a story.
The gunman was armed with a revolver, and he had 2 of the hostages at gunpoint, crouched directly in front of him. He was said to be irrational and with a psychiatric background.
By the time we got there, he had already discharged 2 shots, I think, from memory. But there were a number of police there, snipers were in position. They'd set up a perimeter and the negotiators were negotiating with him.
A reporter from South Africa called Alan Hardy. He was a known reporter and he'd make fucking quotes up, you know, and he's that sort of a bloke. He was sent down there just to check up in case anything happened, you know, but he was there as a backstop.
This bank robber was in no mood for negotiation.
My adrenaline started pumping and so did my mate Steve Warnock, and but no one had heard from Alan Hardy. Well, Steve and I just said to the chief of staff, oh fuck this, we're going down there.
In an extraordinary move, he forced the hostages to form a human shield.
Atahan coming out of the side entrance with these hostages around him, and you can see he's got a pistol up to one of their heads.
Incredible sight where he's walked out, surrounded himself by the bank staff.
Coppers are there aimed up and yelling and let him go.
And he kept walking through the streets and they were looking in cars, and he found a car that somebody had left their keys in. So they jumped in the car, and that's when the siege became mobile.
I'm jogging by the car like this with my pen and notebook, and I'm saying, "Is everything on? What's going on in there?" You know, I'm trying to get some quotes. And he said, "If you don't fuck off, I'll shoot you, cunt."
From the bank, the gunman led a cavalcade of 20 police and ambulance vehicles out of the city.
He had the hostages, he had them in the car, he had control of the situation.
And I've waved down this 4-wheel drive and he's pulled up. And I said quickly, I said, mate, I said, listen, I'm from the Daily Telegraph newspaper. I don't know if you're aware there's been a bank robbery. That bloke up there in that car's got hostages. I said, look, I said, I'll pay for your petrol, I'll give you money. I said, I've got $50 on me. He said, will you follow him for me? Turns out this guy used to be a French Foreign Legionnaire.
After passing through the eastern suburbs, the chase crossed the Harbour Bridge, the Manly area.
This deadly situation was becoming a strange circus.
This guy just didn't care. He was knocking people out of his way and tooting the horn, getting cars out of his way. He was brilliant, mate, and I didn't give a stuff because I just wanted to get there.
We had people running beside the vehicles, coming out of shops, out of unit blocks, waving and cheering.
Jumped out of the car, I said thanks to the Frenchman. He said he wished me bon something, bon voyage or something, you know. Good luck, my friend, you know.
Somebody suggested that we should put the bridge up and contain him there, which was tactically a great place to do it.
The bandit was surrounded. Officers begged him to surrender.
I'm racing down the hill towards the Spit Bridge, which was open.
Suddenly, the car made a U-turn and tried to break through the police line. Detectives Canellis and Packer used their car to block the getaway.
And I walked up to the car and I said, you know, look, it's all over, come on, give it up.
And then I hear a shot.
He just shot me right in the face.
There's been shot.
I fired my revolver into Atahan's head.
35-year-old Haki Atahan, unemployed of Manly, lay dead in the gutter. Detective Steve Canellis of the Armed Hold-Up Squad and 2 of the hostages were rushed to hospital.
So we had a hell of a lot there, and good pictures too. And I'm, you know, always a buzz. You know, it's going to be on the front page. You know. We fucking walk into the newsroom, all excited. There's fucking Alan Hardy. Alan fucking Hardy, that kind of a thing. He fucking was full of daiquiris. He's half fucking pissed, and he fucking there typing away. The next morning,